So I've read a lot of posts on online about how to do the steering rack bushes and whether you should use the rubber ones or drilling ones or whether you should go for solid. So what I thought I'd do after reading a few posts, I thought I'd quickly do a video about how I'm going to create my solid steering rack bushes. Right, today's mission is the steering rack. So this is the rebuilt steering rack, all nice, pristine, looks very good. And what I'm going to do is look at the mounts. So I've read online quite a lot about solid mounts versus the original rubber ones versus the, I can't remember what it's called now, but the super hard sort of polyurethane ones, Drellin or whatever it's called. And I'm going to try something here that I read on Renlist, which is basically cut off the rubber ones, buy the correct size washers, which are these, and they fit over the like that. I may need two on this side. And you end up with solid mounts, which a lot of people seem to like. It's super cheap, so I can try it. If I don't like it, I can always replace the mounts. It's not a big deal. Steering rack's pretty easy to get to. All I need to do is cut off the remaining rubber, which I'm doing now, and we can try it. And that should pretty much just bolt back on. So one of the steps of creating this solid mount is to basically, what I need to do is fit these washers, but I need to remove this metal insert first. There's the insert, and then there's the rubber, and then there's the jacket. And it's that metal jacket I need to remove to allow the washer to drop down and touch onto the aluminium case of the steering rack. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to cut little slits in it and then splay it out, hammer it down flat, and then with a knife cut out the rubber. I'll quickly do it for you now. Right, let's have a look. It doesn't need to be too tidy because as you tighten up, it's going to press all of the this metal that was sort of bent down. That will just get compressed down flat. But I think that's far enough. Okay, I'll carry on and do the other three. The bottom side doesn't need it. That's already without the actual metal lining. And then we can fit it back on the car. Right, so that's I've just finished doing all four. So I've cut little slits in the lining, splayed it down, and then cut the rubber out. And that allows my washer to sit on. Now the washers I've got aren't that thick. I don't know what they are, I can measure them later, but I'm going to be using two on this side. So one on top of the other, a bit like this. So two there. And that means when I tighten it up, it will be resting on these washers and then onto the actual aluminium, I assume it's aluminium, steering rack. So ultimately what we're going to be doing is creating a sandwich like that. Just use my fingers to hold the washers on. Two washers on the top and one washer on the bottom. Right, so now I'm going to try and actually install the steering rack. I'm going to slide it in and come up from underneath. The important part is to get the two end rods pushed through at the correct points. And that's kind of threaded in between the anti-roll bar and the lower control arm. If you don't do that, it's impossible to get in. So you're going to have to sort of jiggle that in first. Balance the washers on, lift it up onto the studs that are protruding, one there to the other side, and then I'll put the bottom cover on and then use the trolley jack just to sort of hold it in place while I put the nuts on. There we go. Wasn't so bad. So, I've only got two nuts on at the moment, but I just want to check it over before I tighten everything up. But that is in place with the washer sandwich that will actually supply a solid mount. I'm quite pleased with that. Well, there you have it. There's my quick fix for a solid steering rack mount. I hope it's useful. It's something that I've read all about online for quite a bit, but I've never actually found a video, so I thought I'd put this one out there for you guys. But from now on I'll be going back to my journey videos, so if you've not watched any of those, please sort of skip back to the beginning of the videos in my channel. You can see all the work I've been doing on my 9 to 8. we're slowly getting there. I've got the engine on a standstill and all the bits out and everything. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, click the like button, leave me comments if you think anything, any questions, anything I've done wrong here, just let me know, and I'll see you next time.